What's up, entrepreneurs? A new episode from the Nomad Entrepreneur. Today I'm going to talk about Georgia, the state in the United States, and Georgia, the country in Europe. Here is what you are going to see. First, I'm going to say some facts about each one of them, and then I'm going to move to the most important part of this episode. I'm going to talk about the cost of living in Georgia, the state, and Georgia, the country in Europe. And to make it easy for you, I'm going to call Georgia, the country in Europe, I'm going to call it Sakartvelo. This is the name of Georgia in the Kartvelian language, in the Georgian language. Georgian call their country Sakartvelo. With no further to say, let's start. If you are a person who can't understand the situation of the country until he compared to another place, I am the same. I'm the same kind of person, and this episode is for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the notification bell that when I release any new videos you get notified. The population of Georgia, the state in the United States, is approximately 11 million. On the other side, the population of Georgia, Sakartvelo in Europe is approximately 4 million. I think it's basic for you to know that some states in the United States are bigger than a lot of countries. Georgia, the state in the United States, is called Peach State. And on the other side, Georgia, the country in Europe, Sakartvelo, is called the land of wolves. The most common religion in Georgia, the state in the United States, is Protestant. In Georgia, it's Orthodox. In terms of celebrities and public figures, Jimmy Carter, the American president, the United States president, is from Georgia. And for Georgia, Sakartvelo, the country in Europe, Joseph Stalin, the leader and the one who established the Soviet Union, is from Georgia, Sakartvelo. And now let's move to the most important part of this episode, the part where I'm going to compare the cost of living in Georgia, the state in the United States, and in Georgia, the country. And I'm going to do this comparison between Atlanta, the capital of the Georgia, the state in the United States, and Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, the country. Well, this is the website, and let's see, this site, I chose this website because it's a trustworthy source for information. It's recommended by Google in many search terms. So now let's start here with the food. Meal in a normal restaurant will cost you $13. This is high. In Georgia and Tbilisi will cost you maximum $7. A meal for two people, well, it's going to cost you in Atlanta $50. Here in Georgia and Tbilisi it will cost $15 to $17 maximum. And this is in terms of food. For the markets, for the groceries, milk prices is kind of similar, the same. This is a bit expensive, and rice here is very expensive. It's 1 kilogram here in Georgia. It will cost you approximately a dollar and a half maximum, yeah. And eggs, it's a bit expensive here in Atlanta, and here most of the prices here in this part in grocery in markets is more expensive than Tbilisi. So the markets, groceries and the food in general, restaurants are more expensive in Atlanta than Tbilisi. And let's go to transportation. One-way ticket, local transport. This is, they refer to the public transportation here. One ticket will cost you $2.5. In Georgia, it will cost you 50 tetra. 50 tetra can be 15 cent. Yeah, 50 tetra, yeah, it's 20 cent or something. So you can see the difference here. And monthly by bus, I have no idea if this subscription is here, if there is such a subscription here in Georgia. But let's move to taxi. Start tariff, $3. Start tariff in Georgia is 2 lari. It's you can say $1. You can say $1 is a start tariff. Normal tariff for 1 kilometer is $2.17. In Georgia is approximately 50 tetra, which is a half lari, which is, as I said, approximately 20 cent. Taxi, 1 hour waiting, normal tariff of, this is too expensive. Here I have no experience about how much this waiting for 1 hour, normal tariff with a taxi, how much that will cost you, but definitely it will not cost you $24.50. It will be more cheap. It will be maximum, I think, 24 lari, which is $8. Yeah, I think it's the same price here and the same price as it is in Atlanta. Cars, I think it could be the same price, yeah. Well, let's move to utilities. Basic utilities, electricity, heating, cooling, water, garbage. For 85 square meter apartment, it's going to cost you $165. In Tbilisi, it's going to cost you maximum 100 lari, 150 lari, which is approximately $50 maximum. It's going to cost you $50 maximum. And 1 minute of prepaid call, 16 cent. In Tbilisi, it will be 20 tetra, which is 7 or 5 cent. Yeah. Internet price, $73. Here I pay for my internet subscription in my house and my apartment. I pay 25 lari, which is approximately, you can say, $9, $8. So from $73 to $8. Sports and leisure. Well, fitness clubs, subscription, monthly subscription for one adult, it's approximately the same. Even with this price, I think in a respected fitness club, Atlanta might be cheaper. I have a subscription in a fitness club here. They charge me approximately 160 lari per month, and this is approximately $50. In this term, Atlanta win for the first time. Fitness clubs in Atlanta is much cheaper. But definitely in Tbilisi you could find cheaper places. Tennis court, I have no idea. Cinema, international release, one seat, I have no idea. Children, well, this is a very important part to a lot of people. Full day, private monthly for one child cost $1,133 in Atlanta. In Tbilisi, you can have a full year for your child in a kindergarten for $2,000 or $3,000. International primary school yearly for one child. Wow, this is a big wow. In Atlanta, it costs $24,722,000. This is very much. In Georgia, a primary school, an international primary school, will cost you for one child for a full year something between $3,000 to $7,000. So you see the difference here in terms of living cost. Clothing and shoes, I think it's kind of similar. Yeah. Well, now rent per month. This is very important to a lot of people. How much does it cost to rent a one-bedroom apartment in Atlanta, in city center? This is very big wow. $1,574. In Tbilisi, Georgia, you can rent a one-bedroom apartment in city center for $300. This is about 5 times less. Yeah, Tbilisi $300, Atlanta $1,500. Apartment, one-bedroom apartment outside of the center, approximately $1,100. In Tbilisi, one-bedroom apartment outside of the center of the city will cost you something between $150 to $200. Three-bedroom apartment in city center in Atlanta will cost you $2,852. In Tbilisi, 3 bedrooms in city center of Tbilisi will cost you something between $500 to $800. Apartment, 3 bedroom outside of the center of the city, approximately $2,000 in Atlanta. In Tbilisi, it's going to cost you something between $400 to $700. Yeah, this is by apartment price. Well, this prices here in Atlanta is very expensive. Price per square meter to buy apartment in city center is approximately $4,000 for a square meter in the city center of Atlanta. In Tbilisi, with something between $1,000 to $1,200 for a square meter, you can buy an apartment in the city center of Tbilisi. Wow. And price per square meter to buy apartment outside of center in Atlanta, it will cost you $2,000. Here in Tbilisi, it will cost you from $500 to $800, $900 maximum to buy an apartment. So real estate here in Tbilisi is very, very cheap. It's very expensive in Atlanta. Thanks God I'm living in Tbilisi. Salaries and financing, average monthly net salary after tax $5,000 in Tbilisi. This could be $400. Yeah, in this term, Atlanta is a very good place to make money for people who are working or looking for jobs. Atlanta is for sure better than Tbilisi. Here, the average salary after tax could be something between $400, $1,000 maximum. So, in general, now you can see the difference between living in Atlanta, the cost of living in Atlanta, Georgia, and the cost of living in Tbilisi, Georgia. It's very cheap here in Tbilisi comparing to Atlanta. I was surprised when I looked at these numbers. Let's compare the living in Tbilisi and Atlanta from something else. Let's see the crime in Atlanta. Well, crime in Atlanta, crime rates is 62.15 according to this website. 62.15, and level of crime high, crime increasing in the past 3 years, high, and moderate, high, moderate. Oh, it seems safe here. It's very dangerous to walk along the light. It's not safe. Let's see in Tbilisi. You can see here the safety. In terms of safety, Tbilisi wins. You can see here level of crime is very low, crime increasing but is moderate, very low, very low, very low. And safety walking alone during daylight, very high. It's very safe in Tbilisi. Atlanta, it's safe during day. And safety walking alone during night, it's high in Tbilisi 72, it's low in Atlanta 22. So here what you can see about, this is the crime index rate for Atlanta 62.15, crime index rate for Georgia 23. So you can say Tbilisi is much better and much safe city to live in terms of safety. Wow. So guys, Tbilisi is more safe than Atlanta, the capital of the state of Georgia, and more safe than Beijing, more safe than London, more safe than Prague, more safe than New York, more safe than Berlin, more safe than Sydney. Wow, this is wow. Tell me guys, according to what you saw on this website, comment below and let me know, is it safe where you live now or not? That's it for today. I hope it was useful and you benefited from the information I have shared with you. If you are wondering about doing business in the beautiful country of Georgia, in Tbilisi where I live now, I have shared a very important information in this masterclass. It is a 90 minutes masterclass. I have shared a lot of helpful information that will help everyone who wants to know more about living and doing business in Georgia. That's me, Hussam Afifi, and I am happy to be with you today. Wait for me next week. Bye.